Okay. Well, today is Friday, February 26th, and I didn't get any sleep last night. I worked on the computer a lot, and still not quite running the way I'd like it to. But I guess why I quite don't look as good as I should. But anyway, so I took a shower pretty early. It was about 8:30, and I thought I could hear the phone ringing, and but just wasn't quite sure. But when I got out of the shower, Gina had called, and she was very enthused and wanted me to be sure to get back in touch with her. And so anyway, I basically knew what she was probably wanting, and uh, just kind of waited a little while because I thought, brother-in-law, he called, and anyway, I mentioned to him that Gina called, and she was talking about a singles party, and she wanted to come by today, and anyway, he was just saying that he was getting out, and he was just calling to see if I needed anything, and I was like, yeah, I need to go to the store, and he said, well, wherever you need to go. He said, I'm not working, and I just thought I'd see if you needed anything. He said he just took a vacation day, but when he picked me up, he said he had a very bad headache, and but I believe that was just a ploy to get me to have sympathy and give him a pill, and which he didn't even have to do that. If he wanted one, I'd have gave it to him. Um, he doesn't ask me for anything really, and so anyway, I really appreciated that, and he acted like, he wanted me to ride around with him, but it was nothing really said. And whenever we was on our way back here, he missed the turnoff, and we went about 2 miles out of the way, and I just wondered if he wanted me to say, if you want to have company, I'll ride around with you. That's what I should have said, and just went with him because it felt good to get out, to be honest with you. And but anyway, so he dropped me off and sat here, and we drank a beer together. And I was just telling him how my cousin Mike came over for his birthday a couple of days ago, and had said he was going to bring some powder. And when he showed up, he had crack. He had a little bit of powder, but the rest, it was mostly crack. And I was pretty disappointed. And I told him that if he could, next time, it's on me since it was his birthday, and I would get him back. But I don't want any crack. And he said, sure, but I know how that always goes. I'm very shocked he even showed up. Um, but we still had a good time. I mean, I'm not knocking any of it. It was good to see him. Um, but Charlie understood. He was just telling me about some of his friends and how they did them, or how they do, and that's just not really his thing either. And I don't know if I believe it or not. I mean, I know how Crystal is, and that was one of her biggest crush, so I'm not really sure, but I know one thing: they would never be honest, totally honest with me, and I'm sure that's my fault. Um, I ran my mouth too much when I shouldn't have. Um, but anyway, I think Charlie, he's trying to be, more friendly and more like a brother-in-law. I mean, we never do hang out, so maybe that, he's putting forth the effort. And I mean, like I say, I really appreciate it. It means a lot when people reach out and you know try to relate to one another, especially me. Um, but anyway, so Gina, I called her back when I got back and let her know that I hadn't forgot her, and as far as I know, everything will be taken care of later this afternoon. And that's when she said, I'm at work. And I was like, oh, I didn't, you're not supposed to call people while they're work. They get in trouble. So I apologized, and she said that she would get, as soon as she got off work, she'd give me a call. And she wanted to talk to me about this singles party, which I don't know. I don't know if that's my thing or not. I don't know. I kind of think it'd be nice just to get out, not that something has to happen, but I just know in those situations, I get pretty nervous. And I guess I need to explain that. It's not because, I'm, uh, what's the word? Antisocial or anything like that. It's just when you can't see and someone's across the room and they're, normal people can talk to each other across the room because they can see that, they make eye contact, whereas I can't do that. Uh, and when I do realize that someone's talking to me, because my center vision's gone, when I'm not thinking, especially when I'm drinking, I can do it when I'm sober. I can put my blind spot on somebody so it looks like I'm looking at them. It's uncomfortable to me, but I know it makes them comfortable and they feel like I'm looking at them. But when I truly, want to look at somebody, it's just like right now, I'm looking at the camera, but, it looks like I'm looking over here. So, anyway, so when I get around a crowd and there's a lot of people talking and I can't see good, it just gets very difficult to concentrate on who's talking to me, who's talking to who, and there's so many conversations going on at once. It makes it wears me out. I do good one-on-one with people, and that's, it's just all about my eyes. It has nothing to do about me and my personality. And that's what people really don't understand, about me and why. I don't get out into crowds and so forth. It's a lot easier just to stay at home or get with a group of friends who understand and, you know, but anyway, I might go just for the hell of it and say fuck it, if it's one of those nights where people are saying, "Hey, I'm right here, I'm right here," I'll just laugh, I'll just roll with it. I've dealt with it so long, so I might go just for the hell of it. But well, anyway, I'm going to end it here, and it's been a good day so far, and I thank God for it. But I will end my journal here for today.